Welcome family, friends, faculty and staff, Claire and Emily, our class advisors, distinguished guests, and most importantly, my fellow graduates. I am extremely happy to be here with you to celebrate our big day together. Just so I can remember this day together forever, please join me in taking a killer selfie. If you had asked me 4 years ago, I would have never thought this day would come. Framingham State was my last choice for college. I went in thinking I would transfer out within my first year, but I quickly fell in love with the people and the campus, and I can safely say it has been the best 4 years. And I cannot think of better people to spend my last few moments with than the class of 2016. As I sat down to write this, all I could think of was, all right, Caitlin, pull it together. Get creative, don't be cliche. But really, what's a commencement speech without a few cliches? So I'll run through a few real quick with you so we can get them out of the way. This is not the end, this is the beginning. You've got the education, now get the experience. It's not about the destination, it's about the journey. And of course, dare to live your dream. Now that we have that done and over with, let's get to the good stuff. It's funny, I tried to write this speech a few different times, relating it back to life, its challenges, and how we overcome those challenges. But one thing kept coming back to me. I've learned so much at Framingham State in and out of the classroom. For those who don't know, I've spent the past 4 years working with children at a local swim school, where I've learned many great life lessons, which has helped me develop my positive outlook on life. Now, I would like to take a moment with you to share my perspective, and I hope you can take away the same positive outlook I have. I have learned that sometimes you can have 4 students who love the water, who want to be there, and are becoming great swimmers. This leads to an amazing 30-minute lesson, and you know what you're doing is making a difference. And then sometimes you can have a class of 3 screaming, crying 2-year-olds, where you have to hold a 32-pound child for 30 minutes, and for that whole class you question every decision you've ever made. And worse than 3 screaming, crying 2-year-olds is when there's poop in the pool. But you have to clean up the poop to keep going with your day and continue teaching lessons. I don't just say this because talking about poop is funny. And I don't know any time a commencement speaker talked about poop. I told you this because there is actually something we can learn. As we go out there into the big, scary world after graduation, sometimes life will be easy, especially when we don't have to pay back our student loans. That's the class where everything is going smooth and the children can swim and you love that half hour. But then sometimes life has other plans. And we have a not so great day with screaming 2-year-olds. Thank you, baby. But you still need to smile and get through the day and keep going, because eventually you will have a class without crying. But just when you think your day is going well, the poop comes. And it's not the poop that's the actual problem. It's when you stomp your feet and complain that the real issue arises. It's not about what happens, or if it's good, or if it's bad. It's how you handle it that truly matters. We will face hard times, but if we've learned anything over the past 4 years, we know how to deal with the bumps in the road, or as I like to say, the poop in the pool. We've dealt with the infamous internet incident in 2014. We've had 3 different Hemingway entrances. And that terrible time the path between Crocker Grove and the library was closed and we had a trek through Dwight Hall. But we overcame all that with ease. We dealt with the bumps in the road that Framingham State had to offer for us. And I have no doubt that you all will be able to handle everything life throws your way with a smile on your face and a high five. If at any point in time you ever need to lean on someone, take a moment right now. Look to your left, look to your right, look a few rows back, really look all around you. This is something no one can ever take away from us. We will always be Framingham State Class of 2016. No matter where you spend your Thursday nights, whether it be staying up till 5 a.m. in gate posts, studying for biochem, or hanging out with friends at O'Connell's. We will always be one campus, one student body, one family. And no one, no matter how hard they try, will be able to strip you of that. My fellow graduates, I applaud you for all the hard work you've done to make it this far. Today, as we prepare for our future, as we move into tomorrow, let us hold true the words of my favorite TV dad, Coach Eric Taylor of Friday Night Lights. You can't beat yourself up because you're taking chances on things. But don't start giving up on what you set forth to do in the beginning, because that's going to get you nowhere. I can promise you that. Now, let's get out there and show the world what the class of 2016 is really made of. Thank you, and go Rams!